With the beloved Colorado business likely getting a wrecking ball, there are no new discussions about what might have been. Could it be saved? Now, some people are still hoping for a late reprieve for the former El Rancho restaurant in Evergreen. There are current plans to build a new convenience store and gas station in its place. As your reporter in the Foothills, Alan Janae, explains, this may turn out to be a learning experience for the people who want it preserved.
This old restaurant is sat unused now since 2024. QuikTrip wants to clear this property to build a convenience store and filling station here. And while there have been community objections, there isn't a lot that can be done to stop it. That's why El Rancho could become a lesson. A look inside the windows.
Oh, wow.
At the old art. Jennifer Arrigo Charles of Colorado Preservation, Inc. looks at things being disassembled and moved out. Evergreen Recreation District will incorporate some of it into a new pavilion being built a couple miles away. But the old log-style building with its iconic neon light is likely to become an historic memory. This was once a busy place. Historic preservation, which has helped recover many of Colorado's treasured buildings, takes a lot of different participants: owners and developers, community members, and preservationists.
The reality is this building may not be able to be saved, right?
It may not be. Time is definitely ticking.
Because there is no zoning change approval needed for QuikTrip to move forward. The company has supported the idea of moving the building across the street to vacant land where a local developer said it wanted to add it to a project that would include a hotel, but then when turned down in creating a metro district to finance the work, said a move would be impossible. In Jefferson County, there are fewer tools in the toolbox to create historic designation.
Could it be saved if it were in Denver?
Well, I hate to project, but I would say that it would have a stronger chance because of those regulations that are in place.
In Jeffco, only a building's owner can seek historic designation.
And that's something specific to Jefferson County's landmark designation. It's not like that in other communities.
It would mean gaining certification, which some cities and counties have in Colorado, but not all, including Jeffco.
When you look at what saves a place, it's all about that local involvement and the local protections that are placed.
And in that, says Arrigo Charles, this building may become a lesson.
Really, what I would say for local communities to do is really take the time, use this as a case study on how you can make sure that the places that are community landmarks that you truly love have the protections in place that can ensure they'll be there for future generations.
We reached out to QuikTrip today to ask when they may be seeking a demolition permit, but didn't hear back. All of this comes as the Trump administration is seeking to weaken federal protections on historic properties. Another reason, say preservationists, that it's time to gear up protections at the local level. In Evergreen, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.